Denton Mazda with another employee spotlight, the employee of the month, Jeannie Selby. Welcome, Jeannie.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me.
Well, I've got to know you. I have a Mazda myself. I get some of the calls from you, the support calls. You've been at Denton Mazda now for close to 9 years. Tell us a little bit about your experience here at Denton Mazda and in the car business.
Yes, sir. Totally unexpected job to get, but it just went to my lap, and it's perfect. We have great management here. We have some coworkers who work together. It's more of a family experience, and to help people buy their cars, make sure they're maintained, and take care of them and their children. That's what it's all about. We pride ourselves on family and safety.
Jeannie, what are some of the challenges? I know not every single customer comes in here and walks in the door happy. Tell us about some of the experiences you've had where a customer, maybe whether it's on the phone or in person, you've had to turn their experience around from maybe a little bit of a negative one to a positive one.
Yesterday, we had a lady who had her car in for service, and she was young, and I'm a mother, so she was really worried about getting to work yesterday, and her car wasn't fixed yet. She didn't have one, so I was going to go pick her up and take her to work myself, but we did end up getting the car fixed in time, and we got the porter to go get her, but she was very appreciative that I would do that.
That's an amazing story, and that just ties into your unwavering commitment. I saw one of the Facebook posts about you getting the award of Employee of the Month, and one thing they said about Jeannie was her unwavering commitment to excellence and really doing whatever it takes to help the customer. So that's a great story. Amazing. And I know you do a lot of charitable work too. Tell us a little bit about the work you do outside of Denton Mazda, and we've talked just privately about getting out of self and serving others. And that's really a testament to what you're all about.
But there's a lot of need in the area here right now, especially with children. And so I help out at food pantries and clothing pantries to give people, sometimes everybody needs just a little bit of help, to get by till the next payday or whatever. And I like to be there to help them with that, so they don't have to decide, do I buy my medicine this month or do I feed my child? Do I pay for her school uniform or do I pay my electric bill? We try to alleviate some of that stress and then get them the help that they need, and then supply them with the clothing that they'll need for the new job. And it's all free of cost.
That's amazing, Jeannie. I applaud you for that. And I know one other thing you're passionate about when you're not here at Denton Mazda is your 2 grandkids.
Absolutely.
And they're really young, I think 2 months and 2.5 years. Yes. So tell us about what you do there outside of the work here at the car dealership and when you're with your grandchildren and your family.
I get to pick my grandson up every Tuesday when I'm off, so we get to spend the day together. It's Grandma's Day. We have cookies, we have ice cream, and we have Lucky Charms for dinner sometimes. He is my world, and his sister is so special, and he is such a great brother. Everything he says is always about my sister, and he's the most loving child. So I take him to church, and I spend as much time with him as I can possibly.
Does a 2.5-year-old have a nickname for you? I know a lot of grandmas have unique names. Any special name for you?
He calls me Grandma.
Okay, that's good.
I like that when I get there, he says, "There's my grandma," and he
perfect.
Smile.
That's awesome. Now, we're right on the edge of football season, North Texas.
Yes.
They call it America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Is that who you'll be rooting for this year?
No, Dad, if you're listening to this, it's Pittsburgh Steelers all the way.
Jeannie grew up in Pittsburgh,
yes.
So she told us that a little bit ago. Not a diehard Cowboy fan like a lot of folks here in the area. And Pittsburgh Pirates had a lot of great teams back in the 70s and 80s, Willie Stargell and a few others. And you mentioned some of the memories you had with your dad, maybe going to some of those games. Tell us one memorable moment there back in Pittsburgh.
Probably my first game I got to go to. I was like 6 years old, but it felt so special and so important. And he made sure it was special for me. He took the time to make sure that I understood the game, and he would explain the whole game to me. So when I go home, we watch the games together, and now that I understand it, but it was great growing experience for us.
Jeannie Selby, Employee of the Month. Thank you for all you do here at Denton Mazda. We applaud you and salute you for your service.